side, man.
We upon our feet. We teaching the word of Yahweh Shalom Shah, and we speaking the existence to what? The end to existence. Like we speaking the end to existence. You got it.
Let's go on, read it again, bring it back.
This is Sellouts chapter 1, verse 14. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb.
Yeah, so fear was instilled with the Lord's faithful servants. That was already put in them. You know?
Right.
So it's like as soon as we heard the word,
like a light bulb.
you know? Like the boys on state property when the beans walked up, what you gonna do? Get down later? Get down.
Yeah.
That's how quick we was responding to the fear of the Lord. What y'all gonna do? Get down? Get down.
Like John, you know, when y'all was walking on the seashore, you know, he just drop everything and follow me.
Yeah, straight away.
I'm talking about, you know,
Straight away.
Just imagine that.
Yeah.
That was good money making that time.
Yeah.
And they, what they do?
Yeah.
You know?
Drop everything. Stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't follow that fight.
That's it.
You want to be on the right end of the fire, not the left end of the fire.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
I had a precept.
Go ahead. But see, that's the whole thing about this truth, man. You know, fear. Let's say fear is the first step. You know, it's either you got it or you don't. You know, you already got them shirts, got milk, got this, got fear, got fear. You know, I might give me one of them made this year, man.
I like that quote though.
Got fear with a missile on it, with a mushroom cloud on it.
You know how the glass had a rip coming out of it, and the fire coming out that time.
Yeah, and with the eyes of the Lord on it. Got fear, you know.
It hit hard.
I used to steal that, man. I used to steal that.
Oh, yeah.
You got it, bro. This Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 2. O Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. O Lord, revive thy works in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known in wrath, remember mercy.
Right, and that's important. And like I say this, I had added up, right? You know, in Revelation, right? It says 200 million missiles, right? Right? I divided it by 50.
50 states, yeah, 50 states.
Yeah, so you
divided
divided
by
by
50 states.
It's 4 million apiece.
Woo! 4 million missiles for every state.
4 million. Think about that.
That's a lot of fire.
There's 250 cities on the beach in the whole United States.
So
Multiply.
you got to divide that.
Every city get a nuke.
You can't escape that.
Damn. Hey, but that sounds like the Lord's math right there. Every city get a nuke.
And that's
Every city get a nuke.
Yeah.
So whether it be in the country or the mountain, you get
Ain't we say, hey, none shall escape you.
Yeah,
How can you miss? You can't miss.
He said none shall break their ranks. None shall
miss.
thrust another one. Accuracy.
Man, they showing that Satan too, man. But I think they say that Satan too carry like 18 warheads or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, because it really comes down to the warheads.
Right.
You know, for the number that's dealing with the warheads. And every missile got multiple warheads, man.
Yep, every warhead don't hit the same.
Every warhead don't hit the
Some
same.
warheads explode in the sky,
Yep.
hit the ground.
Right before it hit the ground.
God damn.
Yeah, then, man, they got all kinds. They got underwater. They say they got the Poseidon. The Poseidon, it moves so slow that it's undetectable. And it just creeps right up on the shore. And then when it detonates, it causes a radiated tsunami.
woo. So that means all the water goes back and
It's all radiated. Woo. It's all radiated. So when that water comes crashing down, everything is over with.
You know why I say was he mad at the sea? Going back into Habakkuk.
Man,
You know what I mean? Was he mad at the sea?
Man.
Why? Man,
Can't escape.
you can't escape, man. You know?
But we can tell you how. It's up.
That's the only way out. Hey, that's the only way out. The question is, are you gonna get up?
Yeah.
If you gonna be accounted worthy to escape. Cause you ain't gonna be able to jump up there. Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to climb to the top of the mountain. They try to flag the chariot down. Trying to jump on the chariot.
Nah.
You don't want to rodeo, they had to rope that shit. Yeah. It ain't. The only way out is up, like the brother said, man. That's it. Let's go back. Hey, you got it, bro.
Hey, my brother had me tripping. He had said, man, if I see you going up on them chariot, I'm gonna try to grab your leg. That's why I'm with you.
He ain't gonna be able to touch you, man. He ain't gonna be able to touch you, man. Exactly. He gonna try to grab you, his hand gonna do this.
Yeah.
Go right through your leg. Yeah. Oh, wait. Because I'm going to say this. I'm just speaking as a man, just using extrapolate. That's going to be fire beaming us up, man. Yeah. They're like, we're going to be chained into the eyes. So that means what's hitting us is destroying the outer layer. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was telling somebody that I said as the beam goes, I'll say your human body is going to and it goes straight up into the new body.
Fire hitting us.
Yeah.
That's how you know that we're gonna get those new bodies once we get the chariot. Because said flesh and blood cannot
yeah.
The kingdom of the Most High. And when as soon as it hits you, it's gonna be changed. Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to touch that. You touch that if you want to, you ain't pure. Touch that if you want to, you ain't pure.
It's back at 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and the perdition of the ungodly men.
That's what we're waiting on. That's why Zephaniah 2, he said, wait upon me, for I rise to pray. Because his determination was what? He got the nation, but his indignation was his righteous judgment. Yeah. You know? Say fire is reserved for the destruction of ungodly men. That's right. You know? Go ahead, bro.
But, beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years.
You use the word reserve, right? So, reservation means you gotta wait. Like you gotta wait for something. Yep. You gotta make a reservation. That means you gotta make a time, a appointed time for it to happen. You know? But it say, the appointed time. So the Lord, what the Lord is trying to get people to understand is that he ain't on your time. It's reserved according to his time. So to put it in perspective, one day for you, alright, ain't even close to one day with the Lord. Exactly. And that's crazy. You start trying to math that up. Yeah. 1 day is 1,000 years. Yeah. So if you was to go to the spiritual realm and spend one day, come back, 1,000 years will be the past. Yeah. 1,000 years will be the past. Right. If you was to spend one day with the Lord in heaven and come back to the earth, 1,000 years will be the past. You know how many generations that is? According to living now, 80? Let's say 80. We got 80 and multiply that. That's a millennium, right? 1,000 years is a millennium. Long time, man, for us. But it's no time for the Lord. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, my man, the Lord said he was gonna speed up the time. That just shows you the Lord controls.
You got accounts with Joshua. Was it Joshua that prayed and the sun stayed up all day while they was at war? The sun just stopped. You know? You don't think the Lord can do that? He made it. He made it. He could give these heathens the ability to put the power of the sun in a bomb, but he can't stop the sun. And see, that's what we done got to. We done got to a point now these people think they are the Most High because of the power that they've acquired on earth. Right. He Esau think he is. When say he think he is.
He is sitting in the temple of the Most High.
You know, to God.
Yep.
Nah, nigga, it's only one power.
Yep.
Right, and that's your how about not.
And we understand, like Romans 13 to say, we understand that these powers on earth are for us to be subjective to, but we also know where the line is drawn at.
That's it.
You know?
But then what Peter say, we ought to be the Most High.
Yeah. See, we know their order. That's why I say all powers are ordained to the Most High.
Yeah.
We know Esau's order. We know. So we know how far he is to be submitted to. We know how much submission to give him. Yeah, we ain't gonna speed. We ain't
Stop at the red light.
gonna run your red light.
Yeah.
We gonna wear a seatbelt.
Yeah.
You know. But nigga, you ain't gonna make me eat no swine.
Damn, so ain't gonna make it. It's on the
You
Lord.
ain't gonna make me take
that.
you ain't gonna make me take that chip.
That's right. Oh,
You know. Now you can threaten me. You can threaten my livelihood. But that's where faith kick in at.
no. Right.
Because if your life stands in the fear of man, then you don't have faith.
That's right. Yeah, because you don't trust what the Lord said according to his servant. The Lord said, my servant shall drink. My servant shall drink. My servant shall rejoice. So you don't trust in that then, like you talked about said, you don't have no faith.
Yup.
Because in that day, that's what your faith got relied in. Man, fuck that. I'm going to depend on the Lord.
Yeah.
Your
And if
mind
you gotta
be
die,
like
you gotta die.
that.
They
Exactly.
say strive for the truth unto death.
That's it. You gotta be like that.
So, I mean, everybody's finna fucking die anyway.
So you might as well, you know.
I might as well die for righteousness.
That's right.
All you niggas that take the chip gonna die for sure.
A horrible death.
A horrible death.
What that there, Revelation 14:9?
All we gotta do is pray that the Lord don't put more what he say he wants. Pray that he will put more whatever death that we gotta go through if we gotta die, because some of us not gonna die. Some of us, they say, should not taste death.
Matthew 16:28.
Yeah.
The Son said him that should not taste of death.
Yeah.
The other way don't take that either.
Yeah. So, hey,
So Revelation 14:9, he said he gonna pour it out without mixing. That means it ain't gonna be no holdback.
yup.
You know, he ain't gonna think about it.
Your thing. What the Lord said, precious in the sight of the Lord is
The death of his saints. Yeah.
That's honorable, man.
And how much more when SHTF, right, when all hell broke loose on earth, how much you ain't gonna be giving us like, okay, this shit over with.
Yeah.
It's over with. You know? Go ahead. You got something, bro? Y'all got something? You got something? Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalms chapter 94, verse 16.
Yep.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Yep. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? You know? Now only the Lord's prophets and his true servants are going to rise up. Rise up meaning stand for righteousness. They don't mean, you know, get carnal, go take up arms, form a NFAC. What this shit called? Not fucking around. You know, like you finna go against Esau, who the Lord gave a sword to rule with and win.
And then
No,
you try to
nigga.
add Hebrew to it and everything.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga.
You gotta beat your enemy at his disadvantage. And his disadvantage is righteousness. He don't know it.
Yeah. That's why I say in 1 Corinthians, now whenever the one word, not going. The mighty do the most high hour, pulling down what? Strong his word. That's how we defeat Esau. You can't battle this right here. Yeah.
And AI clip, which I believe was AI, but you had, damn, the small head, the prime minister pretty much say you overcome good with evil. Nah, nigga, you overcome evil with good, man, which is righteousness, man. They just show you that they're the devil pretty much.
Yeah, I think that's in the New Testament. I think there's like all the people. It says do not really evil for evil.
Romans 12, I believe.
Yeah, you can't do that. Evil for evil. You know? You overcome don't deal with what the good and righteous, but it's all tied to the Hawashai. This how we able to overcome the love. That's how we able to overcome the evil. Right? Through the Hawashai. This is what this word, applying it, walking in it, believing in it. Yeah, you got it.
I mean, that's the spirit, because the lady that was just walking by, she was actually walking by scoffing and scorning when we first started camp. You know, saying we was the devil. You know what I'm saying? I believe Jesus, you know, y'all the devil, but who else gonna stand up against this devil? Because the Sunday church, they're not standing up against Esau either.
They join hands with them.
Yeah, they're not telling you the prophecy that's to come to pass. You know.
Think about it, bro. It's 2026. And here it is, you still calling on Jesus?
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be you're supposed to have a college degree, a master's degree, a bachelor's degree. You're gonna be in college, you've been to school, you know what I'm saying? You got all these degrees, all these certificates, and you still calling on Jesus? That show what type of mindset you in. You ain't get no studying. You gonna be this fucking educated, but you still calling the Lord. You know what I'm saying? A Greek name, a Greek title. Come on, man.
Jesus gonna ship your ass off to
Your ass to war.
Jesus gonna have you get ready.
They gonna be right behind you like this right here. Leave your ass.
Well, with like one instance, a woman called on Jesus and she jumped up, about to jump off the plane and stuff. I'll never forget that.
Jesus told her to come off the plane.
Yeah, yeah.
She pulling the fucking Islam move. They believe their power like that. They believe their power is take them to die. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. You can read through 17 on that.
All right. This is Psalm chapter 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Yeah, and that begins with the elite Edomite families, you know, because they're the ones that are ultimately working the deception in the earth, and they ultimately against the righteousness of the Heavenly Father and the Son. I always reference Wisdom of Solomon in the 2nd chapter. We ain't gotta go there, but they'll let you know when you read it that they know who we are and they know exactly what they doing. You know? You got it, bro.
Verse 17. Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence.
Yep. So, hey, unless the Lord had given us this truth, man, hey, we'd be doomed. You know, we wouldn't know what to do. We'll be out here just like everybody else, ignorant,
Waiting to be destroyed.
waiting to be destroyed.
Well, can they say ignorance is this?
Because it say your soul in silence make you think about the scripture to say he that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Damn.
See, the congregation of the dead, they have nothing to contribute to this truth. Because they don't know the truth.
They did.
And the Lord say, I have not spoken to you because you know not, but because you know.
Yeah.
My brother can get that roughly paraphrase.
Man, that's cold. So receiving the truth and understanding the truth is very heavy in the time that we are in. Because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And like you said, with Isaiah 33 and 6, it's the only how you're going to be able and stable to continue and fight to the end if you have the what? The wisdom, the knowledge, and what? The understanding along with what? The fear.
Yeah.
The fear will keep you in, the fear keep you intact. You know, the fear keep you on that tightrope, you know what I mean? Not wearing to the left or the right. That fear keep you down, man.
Well, they gotta do.
Whoever got it, God put it out.
Take point again now.
It said, I have not spoken to you because you know not, but because you know the truth. Let me see if I can find it. If not, we can go to 2 Peter. Keep going to 2 Peter. Now I'll see if I can find it.
It's back at 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. It said, but beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, in 1,000 years as one day.
John 12, John 12, 49. You got it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, John 12, 49. You bring it out more. Alright, this is John. You got it. Alright, this is John 12. No, I got it. John 12 and 49. I got it. Alright, this is John 12 and 49. And it says, for I have not spoken of myself. Nah, this is
First John 2.
It sounds good. If we get it, we can bring it up. If not, we just keep going with that
2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. It says,
Yeah, this
verse 9.
That's it. No lies of the truth. That's it. Come. Yep.
This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 21. It says, I have not written unto you because ye know not the truth.
Matter of fact, start at 20. Start at 20. Yep. You have an unction from the Holy One. You know all things. Yep. Go ahead.
This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 20. But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things.
Yeah, the unction goes into the oil, which is the Holy Spirit. The Lord is giving us the Holy Spirit to know these things as it pertains to His judgment written in the Holy Bible and prophecy.
which that's a gift.
Yep.
Give about a Heavenly Father,
Yep. From the beginning.
Verse 21. I have not written unto you because ye know not the truth, but because ye know it.
There you go. Which that was backing up Psalms 94 and 17. So jump back to Psalm 94 and 17.
I want to also bring up, he said, I have not, I'm glad.
Son to declare unto you all the gospel. That's an Acts.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 94, verse 17. Unless the Lord had been my help.
See, unless the Lord had been my help. Go ahead.
My soul had almost dwelt in silence.
So the Lord spoke to us, you know. And not only did He speak to us, He gave us the ears to hear His word. Because really the Lord, He really speaking to everybody on the earth. They just don't got the ears to hear or receive His word. It's only given to a small few. You got it.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. But the time and season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh coming as a thief in the night. You know, and it just bagged it up. You know, because like I said, the Lord has given us an unction to know all things, which is the Holy Spirit coming through the apostles and elders of that millstone. Remember, Jeremiah 3:15 said the Lord has set up pastors according to His heart. The heart is the deep word alive in your mind. They're going to feed you with the knowledge and understanding, which is going to prepare you for the word, the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And who is that? Those are the elders of great millstone, man, who truly feed you with the knowledge and understanding. Who else? Who else prophesying the destruction of America? Who else put you on game about the MOT? Who else let you know, all right, about Jacob Trouble besides GMS and their affiliates? Nobody cares.
Yep.
What you got?
Yep. That was it. Go back to 2 Peter. Then I'm gonna give it to y'all.
It's back at 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. The Lord is not slack concerning His promise.
That means everything is happening exactly according to the Lord's time. You think He's slack. You think the Lord delaying His coming. You think the Lord stalling. What you think He's scared?
What's that? More people that desire to
You
be the
know?
Lord?
Well, what you think He's scared? What you think He's scared to come and judge the earth? No. Lord say, like your scripture say, he don't move nor stare to the said measure be fulfilled.
Hey, that thing say gonna override them.
Yeah. Go ahead. But that's how them Edomites, them elites think. Like I said, you go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. Let us see then.
Yeah. Proud.
Let's see if he really be for them. Like he's not gonna come and take vengeance upon for his people, man.
He said he gonna smite the earth.
Yeah.
Seeing is believing.
Seeing is believing.
What they say in the world? You don't know that fat mean greasy?
Yeah.
Yeah, fat is greasy.
But see, that those that get delivered are those that's going to see it before it actually physically manifests.
Yeah, that's your eye.
You know?
Right.
But we already see it. It say a prudent man see it.
Or see
a
it the
prudent
evil.
man foreseeth the evil and hide himself.
That's right.
But all those that are going to get destroyed are going to have to be physically shown. That ain't what you want. If they don't know, they don't want it.
Right.
But they gonna find out.
They gonna find out. They don't know they don't want it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They want it. Look at their actions.
Yeah, but you know, the fear of the Lord, your house was taught by the precepts of man.
What's that song? Tell me it's real.
If I can say one thing, you said they don't know that they want it,
Yeah.
but the prophets told them to get ready to happen.
Yep.
Which means what? They don't actually believe our report.
They don't believe our report.
So
Yep.
the fear, when we heard this word, we were moved by fear. Just like Noah was moved by fear to the heart.
Yep.
So when Jake is hearing this, they're not being moved by fear. They're like, oh, these niggas crazy. as well as the rest of
Yeah,
the
they
world.
said God gonna do this. That was with God, you
I'm
know.
saying, what God you
Stop
talking
it.
about?
That's
I
right.
worship my
Stop
baby
it.
Jesus. He don't do that.
Yeah. You don't
Right.
do that. You don't
My
roll
grandmama
like that.
told me about Jesus. Jesus don't do Jesus.
No, hey, remember, God's all love. Jesus all love.
Good all the time.
All the time, you know.
So basically, there's no fear in the earth outside of the elect.
That's it.
That's what it comes down to, because the elect will be moved with fear by the words of Yahweh
That's
Shai.
it.
Like it says in Habakkuk the 3rd chapter,
Yep.
Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid.
Yep.
So Habakkuk, he heard the speech, he saw the vision. But you're saying they weren't able to see it. Well, we're not the prophets called seers before they were called prophets.
That's it.
So when you wake up, the Most High does something with your mind, the pineal gland to open you up.
Yep. Hit that
Or you
switch.
can switch so you can see that what's getting ready to happen before it happens.
Yep. And have to pray for mercy. He seen it, he said, Lord, in wrath, remember mercy. The brother had just brought that out before you came up. You know?
They got a form
Precept. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 18. Where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he.
Because we see. The vision is plain to us. And as the Lord's servants, we're obligated to the best of our ability to make it plain unto you.
Yeah.
That's really what us constantly being out here is about.
Yeah, have a
Because really we get, like if the Lord was just like when y'all get it, y'all cool. Don't worry about nobody else. We will be out here.
Yeah.
So we been got it. Brothers been out here years dealing with the apostles, 40 years.
Dealing with these knuckleheads.
Yeah. But we not really talking for you no more. We talking for us as the Lord told us and do it to you.
And he also said,
He said, until I come, give the
yeah.
Exhortation,
To reading.
the doctrine.
Yep.
He told Ezekiel, what did I hear? What for God?
Paul also, the book of Thessalonians, I believe, who
read
are
it.
troubled, resting us.
Yep.
So we're troubled, right? So these words are to
Comfort us.
comfort us.
Yep.
But we're really speaking to the choir, as they say,
That's it.
and the very other ones that need to be sealed, or they might be sealed.
Yeah. Yep.
Now we're just playing out the latter end of the prophecy.
Yep.
Now we're just going through the motions now. Everything's already set up. Boots on the ground in Iran. Okay? God coming to back them up. These other the allied nations coming to he's hating on. That's all set up right now.
That's right.
Now we're just playing out those last few seconds of end time prophecy. Those MOTV, that technology's already in. What else do we need? Outside of whenever the Most High just said, all right, it's time. But as you can see, 2026 things have been speeding up. They're talking about the draft. That's big. Isaiah 4:1 gonna come right after that.
Second and 16.
15, 16, 13.
Y'all heard that new song? That new song, like, it's a woman that came out and called, "Where's My Husband?" I did a lesson on it. He said, "Where the hell is my husband? Somebody please find me. Where's my lover? Please come and find me."
They're gonna be singing that song for real. That's a proper.
That's a problem.
That's a proper right out of the
Hey,